meditate while lucid dreaming? Can you describe your experience methods? So in my second book, Lucid Dreaming, Plain and Simple, along with my co-author, Caroline McCready, we had, I think, the first chapter ever on meditating and lucid dreams in our book. And so what you have to realize first is meditating can mean many things to many people. So for some people, it's chanting a mantra, Om Ahung, something like that. For other people, it's a visualization process. For other people, it's a breathing, breathe in, breathe out, that kind of meditation practice. But I'll tell you what I did, which led to a really profound experience. So by this time, I'd been lucid dreaming for about 20 years. A friend had asked me, had I ever meditated in a lucid dream? And I realized I hadn't. And so the next time I became lucid, I was walking down a dusty trail, and I became lucidly aware when I realized that it didn't make sense for me to be on this trail. And so I remember Linda had asked me to meditate in a lucid dream. So this is what I did. I just sat down in the trail. I put my legs in a half lotus or full lotus. Your legs are very flexible in a lucid dream, so that's easily accomplished. And then I began to empty my mind. So I let go of everything in my mind. And that's when something really extraordinary began to happen. If you can imagine, so I'm looking at the trees and the valley across the trail, and I'm emptying my mind. And within 15 seconds, it's like the dream imagery started to get ripped. The dream screen started to get ripped, and this brilliant light came shining through the rips in the screen. And after, the screen was getting ripped apart, I kind of shook my head and thought, am I doing something wrong? What's going on here? I had no idea what to expect. So then I thought maybe I should close my eyes and meditate. So I closed my eyes and began to meditate by emptying my mind, by letting go of all thoughts and perceptions and beliefs, expectations, all that kind of stuff, focus. I just let it all go. And within 15 seconds, I was having the most transcendent kind of experience ever. So when I was telling this story one time at an event, there was a gentleman, Michael Katz from New York City. He's a Dzogchen practitioner. And he said, in his view of Buddhist dream yoga, that my experience is exactly what's supposed to happen. But he said he couldn't believe that someone did it their first time. He said, in his view, when you empty the mind, then base awareness, or rigpa, comes shining through. And that's exactly what was happening. So again, I've heard from other lucid dreamers, they've chanted mantras in their lucid dreams. 1,000 others start to chant the mantra. I've heard of people chanting mantras and then a figure appearing explaining that they're chanting the mantra incorrectly and correcting their pronunciation. So again, try whatever you want and play around with it. And I think you'll find that it can be really, really profound.